Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick.
I ain't even mean to do this shit. I dead ass ain't mean to do that shit, but it worked out.
Rattled them right off the bat with an onside kick, and it pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Norton. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Norton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You see it so much in college football with a motion of running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looking to pass. It's Svoboda. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wyoming. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. On to attempt to try. Smashes it through for the PAT. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for daylight. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Trying to find his man on first down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Here comes the offense on second down. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking left. And a physical play. The incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He chucks one out to the right. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Still running at the 40. trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Charlotte. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're trying to get to it. They stripped it out. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Svoboda. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Floating away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Olsen. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The 49ers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Brown will throw it. They're bringing heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Fast motion from the offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Direct snap. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page and getting the 1st down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds his man. It's Scott. Makes the catch and knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On the move. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Wyoming! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody...
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Brown wants to pass. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch down the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you're going to love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The 49ers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Brown will throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolutely perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Svoboda. Keeps looking downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Power ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but to put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Powers forward. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass.
It's a fake. He's looking to pass. They got him. The pressure got home.
Crazy, man. What's so wrong with you, boy? That was stupid, nigga.
It's nice to be a riverboat.
That was stupid, nigga. Dumbass.
Man, oh man, when it
Fuck.
goes against you, it can be ugly. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. You're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the option. He'll toss it.
Crazy person.
30, he's got a lane.
Crazy person. Fuck wrong with you, boy.
That's what this
My family got to eat good in it.
They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Weber.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
And the 49ers are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
There we go. There we go. Crazy, man. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Mo should have taught you better, stupid nigga. Mo should have fucking taught you better. I blame Mo for this.
Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at.
Mo, this is all your fault. You should have taught your brother better.
And now they'll empty the backfield.
fuck on with this nigga. Let's post up. Post up. Yes, sir. Need that stupid nigga.
On that two-point conversion, they spread the field.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Trying to create some windows.
I'm feeling about to be real good today. Shout out to Keys.
Schemed up two-point conversion.
Almost ready to
Want some crab legs today?
scoring the touchdown.
Want some crab legs today?
And it's caught
They paid for it.
inside the 20, and here he comes. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32.
Go ahead and run for a vertical. I'm on your ass, Goofy.
Wyoming has the football back.
Fucking Goofy.
The offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
That shit ain't gonna hurt.
And at this point in the game, I feel
That
like
shit ain't
offensively,
hurt.
you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on the...
Oh my God.
Makes the catch. And he'll take
Can't
it
see
to
what
the
play that
house.
was?
He
That was
got
crazy.
loose. Touchdown, Cowboys. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get it to the edge. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Cowboys want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Svoboda. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you're getting these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, and setting up the 1st and goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Got his man quickly. Bounced off his feet. Well, it's obvious a field goal doesn't help them, and not much choice here but to go ahead and try to cash it in.
And I agree, Reese. I think you have to be aggressive here. You don't have a lot of opportunities left. We're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's time to go make a play. Even if you miss it, they got to go the length of the field. You can still be set up with good field position.
Surging forward on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Brown will throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Quarterback checking the play. They want to just keep throwing it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. The completion well past the sticks.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're the second
You block him, we walk into the end zone.
I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
You need that family.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Got a headache, low key.
He's looking to throw. Blasted
Oh my God. No, he didn't.
This is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. And they capitalized
No, he didn't.
not only on the pick, but on
No, he
the
didn't.
return to improve this.
No, he didn't.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need to stop. What an unbelievable job. Forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunities.
No, he didn't.
For offense to go out and win this ball.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to test the right side with this one. Quick
No, he didn't. Gotta leave these hoes alone.
Sure everyone has the same call.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Yes, sir. He folded. He folded. He folded. He folded. Khalil told you about that. He said, when the game on the line, you're going to throw a pick, nigga. You got to listen to Khalil. Listen to your elders, stupid nigga. Listen to your fucking elders, you dumbass. Listen to your fucking elders, you idiot. Crazy man, stupid man. Listen to your elders. Fuck wrong with you. Khalil told you what your tendencies was, stupid nigga. Gotta leave these hoes alone. Definitely them white girls. Leave them white girls the fuck alone. They make you throw picks.
To create the massive game-changing play.
Crazy man. Crazy man.
Work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds.
Hey, this nigga here is crazy.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Shows him the stiff arm. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fang.
You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slot. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Let's it fly.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it. It's your decision.
We've got a timeout from the kicking team. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moment. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win, make some plays for the big ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Quarterback will audible. Brown will throw it. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the
Baby, can you help me?
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Comes out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery.
Keys. Walk him down. Bow, bow, stupid nigga. Are you dumb?
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take
Baby, can you help me?
Execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Baby, can you help me?
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown.
Trying to get my life right. Leave these hoes alone. That was a good ass game, though.
And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Should make my hair hurt. Yeah, I am.
Here, still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, shit.
It's King. Plenty of room on that play, and they fight
Oh, guys. Them boys playing game.
And the clock leads 3 seconds. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep.
Thank you. Thank you.
And he's going to go down as time has
You ready?
run out. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence.